practice with Ben, but shit happened. Like Ben Acer problem, so that's why I cannot throttle. So it hit my car. So it became like this. So I think everything will be okay. Now our crew all, how to say, try their best to do all the car. Over there you see? You turn there? So everything was good. TP auto work. Best.
Here's that first clip. Smooth transition to CP2 all the way through the clipping point 2. Totally filling it out. Continuing that line all the way to the clipping point number 3. Gets that inside clip on the front right wheel. On the gas, nice smooth transition. And right to the very beginning of that clipping point, the penultimate one, CP4. Smooth transition. And all the way through number 5. Here we go, Kisa. 180SX rather, just touching that first clip. But here we go, let's look out for the smoothness in her run. On the limiter virtually all the way around there. Nice and tight around the teardrop. Good transition. And bang out to that penultimate clipping point. Good transition once more. On the limiter over clipping point number 5. Good run there from Kisa Owano. He is in the lead right now. And Fishley is going to have to work very hard to get up to him. But Uncle Jen is right there, filling out that box in its entirety. Oh, now things are seriously getting noisy in the track here. That inner clip just touched. Nice transition here. Getting all the way to the outside, straight away. All the way outside. 4 points earned there from Uncle Jet. Fishley getting lost in the smoke. Big power cars. Just lightly through that first clip from Fishley. Uncle Jet will now work on closing down that proximity. Fish getting that nice line all the way through there. Don't miss it. That third clip zone. Gets the inner clip. Uncle Jet still there, right with him. Uncle Jet hunting down that rear wheel of Fishley. It's going to get harder and harder to see. So much smoking up on the track. Great run from both of our drifters. My goodness. Nice long entry there from Kingston, our boy. Far behind, but now closing back that proximity with the shallower line. Kingston very nice and delicate with that throttle. Our boy on the inside line. But Kingston getting that third clip zone. Our boy staying out of the smoke and out in front. Nice transition there. Kingston moving all the way to the outside of the track and staying on that smoke pedal. But our boy right there with him, not getting too left behind. Kingston and the boy through that 5th and final. Look at the smoke. Here comes our boy shy of that first clip. That might be enough to cost him. But Kingston struggling to keep proximity. Our boy doing a good job here of filling out that box. And fills out clipping zone 3, which is what Kingston failed to do. Our boy getting on the inside. Managed to get that inner clip, which is another couple of points that Kingston may not have done. Let's see if a boy is able to keep this together right now. Because if he does, he might have actually got enough points to win it. M-A-M. Here we go. Isaac out in front. Kisa following behind. Podium is shy of that first clipping point. Is Isaac spinning? Oh no! And a big bit of contact there. A slap across the face of Isaac first clipping point is Isaac. Spinning, oh no! And a big bit of contact there. A slap across the face of Isaac from Keith. She says, no! Get out of my way! And car still seems to be good. Maybe some alignment issues. Keith is just checking it out there. But her blinky eye.
Communication. Yeah, you get it right. He's driving a different car. He's driving the RFGP2 car because his car got a gearbox broken. Oh, that's way off the line. Alright, Kevin. But runs up right there, still applying the pressure. Look at that, very nice and clean, both drivers. Right here, some separation. Kevin's taking the right line. And then there you go, runs up. Starting shortly. But this is already a 0-10. Right behind both driver. S13, slight contact. That was a contact. That causes Kevin to stop the run and runs up. Keep it going. Yeah, we can see that Kevin has lost his momentum. He's too tired. But big hands to Kevin for the effort, but runs up is making a good clean run there.
We've got the top 16 driver parade happening right now. We're about to see all of our drivers out on our track for the first time this weekend. We're going to see who's made it through into the top 16 and who's going to be fighting for podium in the National Drift Series round number 3. You're about to see a lot of very cool international level, very built cars come out and greet our crowd.
But very lucky, at least. Don't keep going because I see it.
Here we have Ben Speed out in front and Uncle Jet chasing behind. Ben maintaining a good line and Uncle Jet doing his best to claw back that proximity, but it's wet and wild out there, so these cars have a limited grip. Both of these drivers are top-notch, high level, winning their competitions in other parts of the National Drift Series, but here they are fighting together in the wet. Not just fighting each other, but also the conditions and their cars. Jets out in front and opens up the angle with Ben Speed, making sure he's right there all the time. Ben with much better proximity than Uncle Jet had. But let's see if Uncle Jet can hold that line. He does a very good job of holding that line. A little bit of foot braking there as he goes through the third clip zone. Inner clip is blocked by Ben. some mild contact from the canards of Ben's car, but he's still there up on Uncle Jed's door right now. Super, super close. This is so tight. The driving is incredibly close. Wow, from start to finish, almost on that door, rear bumper. Whatever part of the car Uncle Jed was giving him, Ben was right there. Oh, making a big mistake, but holding it together. Kingston making him pay for it, however. Lehman Hunt doing his best to keep that line. He stays on the track, manages to get that third clip, but Kingston is right there, making sure that Lehman Hunt knows he is on his back door. But saying that, now Lehman Hunt has disappeared into the ether and Kingston has not been able to keep proximity. My goodness, Kingston also following the right race line. A long slide to the first clip, nicely done. Lehman Hunt right there on Kingston's back bumper, and Kingston keeping that race line they were looking for all the way through. But Lehman Hunt once again up there. The anti-lag going crazy from both of these cars as they let off the outer zone clip 3. Around the teardrop they go. Kingston going super wide. Lehman Hunt staying with him and consistent and up on that door. Lots of foot braking going to control the car. And wow, Lehman Hunt right there up on Kingston. Alec, of course, using a different car to what he used. Oh no. And some problems there. Furlong Fazrin as he goes off track. Now Aleph is back on it. What a shame in the clip caught. And now Aleph is getting left behind. The drone flies off the car there from Alok Fazrin. And now we're going to see Alok Fazrin split. Very, very, very fast car. Already swaying and moving in for that first clip. Alex doing a good run there. Nice to get to that outer clipping zone. But right there on that door and rear wheel is Alok Fazrin. Super close here. Both cars going through that third outer clip. Getting that teardrop transition done just nice. And Alex moves to the outside. He knows he can clinch this win if he can just ignore Along Fazrin on his passenger door. But now Along's on the driver door. Oh my goodness, just avoiding the impact of the rear. Along Fazrin pulling a 187 on that. Initiating a little bit too early. Causing Kisa some issues. She needs to go off track a little bit. But now Stan is holding the line with Kisa on the inside to keep proximity. Great line by Stan as Kisa remains right there on his door. Inside clip hit around the teardrop. Both cars Kisa having issues. It looks like she was stuck to the back bumper of Stan, but Stan able to continue. So the line's giving Kisa all sorts of issues. MAM. Kisa getting that corner checked, and now we have Stan trying to make a comeback with regards to proximity. Kisa not fully in to that outer clipping zone. She is now, and she appears to be pulling away from Stan. Slippery Tan is slipping away. And here we go, Kisa is pulling away right now, and Stan is just sliding around, not able to get the traction he needs. And there we have it, the new name is Slippery Tan. Slippery Tan, there you go.
So let's see.
Well, look at that
Oh,
slide.
very nice initiation. Right there is Sherwin, closing the gap, transitioning, still there, both of them. Nice and white line by Ben Aki Speed. Sherwin closing the gap. Very nice, both drivers. This is the one we want to see, close battle from both of these drivers. Sherwin, as we know, this car is 1,000 horse competitive in Thailand, but he brought it back because this track is big enough for this car. And right now he's showing it's right there. Wow, make some noise. Very nice. All right there. His man, look, showing his experience. It's a wet surface, so 1,000 horse wouldn't matter right now. That's why he's getting the proximity. He has that power, that lesser power, so he has that more traction needed going against Sherwin's 1,000 horsepower. But look at this, it's very nice and synchronized by both drivers. Yes, sir. Proximity. But very nice line there. Oh, now some separation. What happened there?
Sideways,
to Ben.
I don't know. Here we go. Alec getting on those brakes and opening up the angle. Kicks him, not able to get close to him, but using a shallower line. Goes an in and out proximity. Now it looks like Alan Burfun is able to pull that proximity away. Kingston narrowing it down somewhat in this transition, but Alan making a mistake, opening up a bit too much angle and then having to correct it, virtually spinning. Now it's all about Kingston K just completing this lap. Kingston reaching out in front, just ticking that corner of the box. Alan Burfun, whoa, going up super fast, caused a bit of contact, but Kingston K able to hold on that angle and a bit of handbrake. Something just flying off the back of, I was going to say Kingston's car, he dropped a nut, and then Alan's car also dropped some rear bumper on the floor there on our third outer zone. Now Alan has managed to pull back proximity, but it's too little too late. There we go, he's out in front right now. And he's oh my goodness. I don't even know who saved what there. Kisa saw the problem there from Hoy, but still kind of went in full speed. However, saved the day and both of the cars. So noisy up here, I can't hear myself think. Hoy's RX-7. There we go. Hoy over the line. Kisa over the line as well. Let's see how her entry is. Big entry, gets it. Hoy having some issues and having to push the pace. Kisa all the way on the line where she needs to be. Hoy doing his best to close down that gap. Kisa getting a nice third clip zone. Inner clip hit around that teardrop. See what the transition's like. Good transition there from Kisa, moving to the outside of the track. but keeping it within the limits. And Hoy, a bit more of an angular approach. Kisa getting that final clip, and just on the line for Hoy. Shown a nice long slide into that first outer zone, but Amrol understeering as he tries to keep up. Now Villenheng filling out that second clip all the way through. Third outer zone hit, inner zone hit. Now it's time for that switch on the gas, and here we go. Back on the smoke maker, still a bit damp underfoot, but the smoke is starting to rise from that back wheel. And Villenheng and Amrol trying his best to stay in proximity, but coming up a little bit short. That's what Amrol is able to do. Coming up a little bit short. Villen having to brake because that was a very short fast initiation by Amrol. Amrol now on the line, coming up a little bit short on that full clip, getting that third outer cut and out of zone. Teardrop transition. Villen cutting corners here to get close to proximity. On the limiter, both of these drivers. Amrol just clips up. Final fifth zone, 1,000 horsepower, but the back end of the car is all over the place as he has to handle the power in the wet. Now Kingston is doing a very good job of muscling in on the door of Sherwin, but Sherwin Chu sticking to that race line that we're after. All the way through the third inner and outer clip rather. Inner clip also hit around that teardrop. Let's see what the transition looks like. Kingston came right there on the door, transitioning at the same time as Sherwin Chu, but pushing it a touch too much. And there we go, Sherwin able to shake him off a little bit, but getting through that final outer zone. Kingston using that V8 power. Long slide in, and Sherwin has dropped back somewhat. Kingston holding the line at the moment. Sherwin cutting it down a bit more shallow. Outer zone 3 clips, inner zone 3 clips, and there we go. Kingston now moving to the fourth clip. Pushing down hard. Nice transition. Sherwin not there with him. So right now we have Kingston K doing a by run. Filling out that zone on a now semi-dry track. Still no smoke from the tyres. Maybe a little bit over here. As Kingston pushes it through that full clip zone. Nice transition. And gets that last quarter on that final clip. And next up we'll have Kisa Awano battling Villenheng, number 29 and number 30. Long entry for Villen. Kisa quite far behind. Villenheng getting outside to our outer clipping zone. Kisa understeering and way off the track. I think she scared Villenheng a little bit there. Kisa making the mistake first, going track. I'm just imagining if that was a wall, that would not have been a fun day in the office for either of our drivers. Lisa getting that corner, and hang on the brakes, but remaining adrift, getting proximity on Kisa. Kind of proximity that Kisa is not able to do. Okay, and here we go. All the way through the outer zone, both drivers through the third outer zone, and on the inner zone, Kisa goes. Good control here on that teardrop transition. Villenheng a very inside line to keep up with that proximity. Kisa right there though, outer line, nicely taken. Big slide there from Villen. Kisa initiating much later, but on the correct line. Villenheng on his outer zone clip. Kisa closing in that proximity. Smoke starting to bellow from the rear tyres of our cars. Kisa kisses the wall and goes off track. Kisa making that a 0 for her. Villenheng is continuing to go through the outer zone, number 4 rather, and turns into the final clip. Track in front. What's he going to do this time? Track is drying up. Villen much closer on that chase run. Kisa smoothly moving through the track, bits of the car falling off. Villenheng right there with her on his limiter. And here Kisa in her SR20, feeling the grip. I'm going to hear her car struggling for power, clutch kicking that SR20, but Villenheng right there on the limiter. Kisa doing a good job of hitting that final clip. Dropped out. Kisa just needs to complete this. And the track is now much drier. Whoa, on that clutch. Again, Kisa grip now very high on the track. Another bit of a clutch kick. Something she's quite used to. Good job there from Kisa. Clutch kicking her way to victory on that run. Villenheng roaring down the straight, hounded by Kingston K. Contacts. And it looks like Kingston K rolled in a bit too hot into Villenheng's door. But right now... just narrowly missing our first box. Villenheng chasing hard to get proximity. Kingston managing to get to the outside of our track and all the way to that clipping zone. Third clip hit. Villen doing a good job of slipping out as Kingston gains traction. So loud up here in the commentary booth. Kingston going all the way to the outside. Villenheng doing his best on a shallow line to gain proximity, but not able to make it. Wow.
Yatta! Really? Very happy. very happy. Because I got my Podium in NDS and the baby FDC, right? Right? So very happy. Oh, what's that? Balloon. Oh, balloon. So nice, cute.
Amazing. First time in the podium, I mean. This time FRMS rock. FRT, GPR, and then Regia Outdoor, every person. And then Brief Motion, huh?
With motion picture.
Yeah, Come on, let's go.
Next event.
Fish， 你觉得 Kingston 的 run 怎样哦？比起我的话差一点点，不过非常好，非常好，很开心今天真的，我们可以代表沙瓦来这里，然后一次过拿了3个 podium，very good。Yes。
なんと表彰台まで来ちゃいました。180最後まで頑張ってくれました。サインゲットありがとうございます。めっちゃ嬉しい。
That is like, I think, right here, okay? You see it like that, exactly like that.
Next round. My turn. KL, please. Helmet baru, shoot baru. Kasih kamu glove baru, kereta baru. Engine baru. Semua kat sini. Semua di sini. It's okay. You have to get the podium.
Remove this.
Yeah, you hit the water barrier.
Wow. Big surprise.
很开心，然后没有想到 Kisa 会进到 top 4。She only drive my practice gangbang car, underpower car, SR20. Nothing special about this car, but she still managed to get on the podium. Congratulations!
Thank you.
You want to bring back to Japan?
Thank you.
Alright guys, okay, end of NDS round 3 2024. Okay, so congratulations to teammates. Okay, Fishley, Kisenku and Kisawano for represent FRT and FLMS. Okay, so on my behalf, no luck today. Okay, because God won't permit it. Okay, so we will try next round, round 4. I see you guys on August. Stay tuned.
The FTC Podium is all the way from Japan. Continuing to winner for round number 1. First place goes to the winners of today's round 3 GP for the National Drift Series is in third place. All the way from Japan, once again, Kisa Awano. The award for our second place competitor in the National Drift Series GP round number 3 is hailing from East Malaysia, KDC.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.